Yo,
Hey. Week 4 is in the books. But not. It wasn't a fun week. It wasn't a fun week.
yep.
A lot of y'all fantasy football fates have been sealed. We're gonna try to help you climb out of that casket. We got some waiver wire pickups you should be looking at. And hey, this is the start of the bye weeks. The dreaded bye weeks. We tried to get you guys prepared for these bye weeks by telling y'all who you should draft and how you should be packing on your depth. But if you didn't listen, we're going to help you out. But before we can do all that, y'all know what we do. We get to that intro. Like,
You are now about to witness the strength of fantasy football knowledge.
Welcome to the Fantasy Football Adventures Podcast, starring Kyle Shanahan's GI-16, Young Christ the Jesus, and Garfield.
No Nurble.
And now, here's the boys.
hey, we're back in the building to get you guys ready for the waiver wire mad dash. Where if you would have listened to us, it wouldn't be no mad dash at this point.
Well,
But
no, I had to. I had to. It's sad. I had to. Because losing Tyreek Hill in my one fantasy league on Yahoo and then losing Malik Neighbors in our league killed me.
look, I don't even want
And
to
I'm
think.
0-4.
I don't even want to think about. Look, Joe Burrow was the official because when you lost Joe Burrow, essentially you lost Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Chase Brown. So
Listen,
one player lost you 3 players. Well, lost you 4 players actually.
didn't we do a PSA the other day or about a week ago on how Jameis Winston might be heading to
He needs
Cincinnati?
to. He needs to. He needs to.
After that, after that debacle on Monday Night Football that we both called,
Yeah.
damn the Jets though. Fuck the Jets. But that's for another day. We need a real quarterback in Cincinnati because they're
Yeah.
killing us right now.
Yeah.
Really.
Jake Browning. F Jake Browning as a staff record label and as a mother effing crew. Because Jake Browning is the reason why in my OG Dynasty League, I have finally lost a regular season game after 2 years. 2 years I went undefeated.
I'm sorry, Goldberg.
Yes, I was Goldberg. And Jake Browning came in with the taser. Yeah. And look, I lost by 8 points. 8 points. And I'm sitting here watching this game. And I'm watching them be down by like 4 scores. I'm watching them down by 4 scores. And I'm watching them punt the ball on 4th and 2. And I'm like, why are you punting the ball on 4th and 2? Go for it. You got nothing else to lose. The Broncos aren't going to do anything but run the clock out. At least go down fighting.
Exactly.
At least go down fighting. Show that you still got some fight in you. Like they just walked off defeated. To me, you look like as a head coach, you look like you really don't want this job anymore. You look like you're ready to go back to being a coordinator. That's what you look like to me. Punting the ball on 4th and 2 and you're down by multiple scores. Instead of going for it like a real man, because a real man would have went for it. I would have went for it. I'm sorry. What are the Broncos going to do? They're already whipping your ass. What are they going to do? What are they
Okay.
going to do? How
Can I,
much worse could it get?
true.
What was the score? Like 28-3? How
That
much
was the
worse?
final.
How much more worse could it get?
That was the final. What can I give it this PSA at least? It's Jalen Waddle season.
and Darren Waller.
Oh God, that touchdown was nasty.
Nasty. He ran a nasty route.
Ooh.
Look, Waller looked like he got some of his youth back. He looked like he got some of his youth back. And if you picked up, look, I know Young Christ joke Darren Waller about being a trash rapper, which he is. He's very much a trash rapper, especially since I believe he did a diss record on the 49ers.
Oh,
trash. Uh, but what he's not trash at is football.
well, until this week.
Yeah. Well, when Darren Waller was actually playing, he was one of the better tight ends. I had a feeling that he was going to take that Jonnu Smith role, and it looks like he's going to do that. They're only going to ramp him up more. Tyreek Hill being injured, it only helps Waddle, it helps Achane, and it helps Waller. So if you got one of those three, if you got one of those three, and you're looking for more out of those three, then
I think you're forgetting two things. I'll give you the three you said, right?
mm-hmm.
Waddle, Waller. Ali Gordon now has the opportunity to get some burn more.
Yeah, Ali. He was always going to get. He was always going to.
No, but I'm saying
as the season went on, he was always going to ramp up more. I just feel like Achane is going to get more passes.
Oh, of course. But I think Ali Gordon's going to be involved more now.
Yeah.
Has to be. And deep sleeper, Nick Akini Westbrook could be a very deep sleeper
for
some people.
Could be.
Boy, they need a third receiver, and it's between him and I forgot who the other guy is. But
Washington. Talk about Washington.
Malik Washington, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean Westbrook.
Okay.
Always, you know that. I had him a couple years ago. He would come up, perfect for me at certain points in the game, in the weeks.
I'm expecting, because we all saw what happened when Tyreek Hill went out last year. When he went out last year, I'm not talking about yesterday because I don't even want to think about that anymore. But we seen what happened when Tyreek Hill went out last year. Achane started getting more involved in the passing game. Waddle started getting more involved, and Jonnu was 18. So I'm expecting Darren Waller to eat like Jonnu was eating. So if you're looking for, and this is early waiver wire, because I'm pretty sure Waller is on a lot of y'all waiver wire. If you're looking for a suitable Tyreek Hill replacement, you should look at a Waller. Because he's going to get all those funneled Jonnu targets. I have a feeling that this team, they weren't taking a lot of deep shots this year, period. So it's going to be a lot of 5-yard passes. It's going to be very beneficial if you're in a PPR league. If you're playing PPR like a real man, then the Dolphins offense is going to be very beneficial for you.
Why do you always do that?
What?
If you're in a PPR like a real man,
because I gotta say that because I'm hoping that the people that are the commissions in my big money league, that's a standard league, I'm hoping that they hear that enough and say, you know what, we maybe we do need to make some changes because standard is trash, and I don't understand why people do it. And then not only is it standard, but they have no bonuses. I had Ibuka and Bucky Irvin. And we know both of them had 2 long TD passes this week. I got no bonuses for those 70-yard passes. Those bonuses probably would have helped me win this week. I have a lot of players that have had long TD runs or long TD passes that I didn't get any bonuses for. And I think that's trash. But we're going to get into the players that ate for you. So, while Garfield is eating for real, you're going to see Garfield eating on the graphic.
Who's eating good?
I think I'm gonna take a real video of Garfield eating some lasagna one day.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed.
And put that as the who's eating good graphic. Uh, but let's add this to the scene, and y'all know how we do. Next, I come back, then GI comes back, then we go here, bam. All right. So at your quarterback position, Justin Fields is starting to turn into, if he can stay healthy, a viable fantasy football option.
Listen, that 40-yard run was just despicable.
Despicable. Like
Oh.
I don't know what the Dolphins were doing, but look, the blocking wasn't even that great on that. It's just that Justin Fields just too fast. He's too fast.
He did like a CMC or a Saquon Barkley. He paused mid run, let the blockers fly and players fly by him, and then he just took it and dove into the end zone after he hit the 5-yard line.
Nasty.
I was like, what the fuck?
That was nasty work. Justin Fields had 226 yards, 1 TD, seven runs, 81 yards, and a TD. Nasty work. Justin Fields, look, if you lost Lamar Jackson for the next couple of weeks, because there's reports that he's going to be out for about 2 to 3 weeks.
Him and Roquan.
Yeah. Well, the Ravens, I complained about the 49ers being hurt. I looked at that Ravens injury list and I said, you know what? I'm thankful because they are smacked. They're smacked all across the board.
Their best player on the field now is literally Kyle Hamilton.
They're smacked all across the field. All across the field. And some of these guys, like the defensive tackle, Matabuke, they're saying that his injury may be career ending.
I like that kid too.
Yeah,
this is no shade at Derrick Henry when I say that Kyle Hamilton's the best player. Right now, Derrick Henry's not Derrick Henry, but Kyle Hamilton's Kyle Hamilton. So.
Yeah, his name is Eric Henry. He got to get the DK back. His name is Eric Henry, and so
man,
until the real Derrick Henry shows up.
That's Omar program.
If you lost Lamar Jackson and if you lost Joe Burrow, this guy right here is your best friend, Justin Fields. If he's still on your waiver wire, which he probably won't be after this week, jump on it now. Jump on it now. He's got games coming up against Dallas. That should be a good one. Denver, I'm iffy if I'm going to play him against Denver. But Carolina, I'm definitely playing him against Carolina. Cincinnati, definitely playing him against Cincinnati. So you got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 playable games for Justin Fields in the next 4 weeks. So jump on him now. Jump on him now.
Right. You damn right.
Your next player,
Dakota
Prescott, finally showed up to show the promise. I've been speaking on him on the offseason. I called him the black version of Joe Burrow this year. That's what I called
Black Tony Romo, man. Stop it.
I called him the black Joe Burrow because the team is going to be trash around him and he's going to have to pass all day. And look, it took him losing his best guy before he figured out, hey, maybe I need to go out and sling this around. And he did it on Sunday. Slung it around.
Well, I'm happy because I have his tight end.
Yeah. Ferguson be eating. Ferguson be eating. He had he went 31 of 40 for 319 yards and 3 TDs. I like that, Dak. Keep that up. Dak's got games against the Jets this week, which should be a good one. He has games against Carolina. He should be good for that. Washington, he should be good for that. Denver, I'm a bit iffy on that, but Arizona, he should be good against that one.
Oh, no. That Arizona defense is nasty.
Of course, but he's still going to sling the ball around. He's going to have to sling the ball around in that game.
I think he's gonna have a best friend in that game, and that best friend, his name is Mac Wilson.
Hey, man, we've been talking about Mac Wilson since week 3. Mac Wilson, look, he was all over Sam Bradford. Mac Wilson was everywhere. Mac Wilson, if you ever get tired of playing for bums in Arizona that don't win anything, come to San Francisco. We would love you over here.
Go ahead, Shug Shanahan.
Hey, Matthew Stafford. He's another one that may be on your waiver wire. If you lost Joe Burrow and you lost Lamar Jackson, you may want to consider picking up Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, Baltimore the week after that. Jeez.
Look, he's got us this week in a short week. I wouldn't put it past them to have a good game, even though I want them to lose, but I wouldn't put it past them to have a good game. That Baltimore defense is going to get shredded. They're going to get shredded. The Jacksonville defense, I'm putting a little more respect on their name, but I feel like Matthew Stafford could still.
Nakua's gonna give the whole NFL. Well, no, Cincinnati should have gave us the whole. This is where the Niners feel. The Niners should have watched what Cincinnati did to Jacksonville, because Chase had 14 catches for a buck and change and like 3 or 4. He was insane that week. He had like 44 points in fantasy.
Look, we can.
How the hell he didn't do that? Beyond me. But Nakua,
we're gonna talk about that game. We're gonna talk about that game.
Nakua is in the race.
Yeah, Nakua is gonna have himself a game, because before he got hurt, Ricky was having himself a game. Because Ricky was having himself, like they tried to put Travis Hunter on Ricky.
He ate him.
Ricky put that man in a spin cycle.
He put both of their corners in spin cycles. But no, Nakua went 13 for 170, I think it was this week.
Yeah, Nakua went crazy.
God.
Puka Nakua, Matthew Stafford, 29 for 41, 375 yards, 3 TDs. Matthew Stafford is at his best when you surround him with weapons, and that's what they have in LA. You got Puka Nakua and you got Devontae Adams. So Matthew Stafford really should have been a pickup. He should have been a draft for a lot of people. You can't look at those weapons and not say, The same way we say, when we looked at Baker Mayfield, the same way we said, when we look at Joe Burrow. You gotta look at it like that for Matthew Stafford, because Matthew Stafford is known for slinging it.
Baker killed me how they lost.
Hey, look who's back. Look who's back in fantasy relevancy.
It's Patty
Mahomes. Patty Mahomes. 25 or 37,
we don't care if you don't like that name.
70 yards and 4 TDs. 4 TDs. And guess what he didn't have to do this week? He didn't have to run for his life this week. He was comfortable. Extremely comfortable. And of course, Josh Allen, somebody who never leaves the top 5. We thought he wasn't going to be here this week, but the Saints played a spirited game this week until midway through the fourth quarter. They were in it. They were giving the fight. They were taking the fight to Buffalo. It looked like for a second it could have been an upset, but nah. Josh Allen, 16 to 22, 209 yards, 2 TDs, 1 pick, but he had 7 rushes for 45 yards and a TD. He just will not be denied.
Don't close that yet. Pause. Go down. No, up. Right in the blue area. Right there in the blue. See right there it says 99% started. Who the fuck?
Which one of you idiots sat Josh Allen this week? Look, we told y'all that it's a possibility he could be sitting by the fourth quarter. We didn't tell you to not start him. If you got Josh Allen, you start him every week.
You know what? I want you to do me a favor now. Go back to every quarterback we just looked and look at their started.
Hold up. Mahomes was 92% started.
Okay.
He was 92% started. That's understandable.
That's understandable this year.
Matthew Stafford, 10% started?
That's just sad.
That's sad. That is sad.
That's just sad.
Dakota was 65% started.
What?
In Fields, 2% started. Hey, I was one of those 2%.
I'm done.
I was one of those 2%.
Who's the fifth quarterback on the list? It was Allen, right?
Yeah, Allen was was the fifth.
What's Love? What's Love? Just for shits and giggles, what's Love's?
Love was 48% started. Bo Nix is 62% started. And let's look at Baker. Baker's 86% started. How do you not start Baker Mayfield?
How is he 98% rostered?
I want to know who was 100% started. But why is 94% of the people still starting Jalen Hurts? How was more people starting Jalen Hurts over players that are actually doing something for you?
Yeah,
That's about right.
That makes
That's
sense.
about right.
It should be lower.
It should be lower. Let's see. What is Herbert? Herbert is 66% started. What are you people doing?
What are you doing?
What do you people have?
Go to Aaron. Go to Aaron.
Let's see what Lamar Jackson was. Lamar Jackson's 99% started. Who's the 1% that's not starting Lamar Jackson? You want me to go to Aaron Rodgers?
Yes, I want to see Aaron. Want to see how
before we go to Aaron, I want to see Caleb's. Okay.
41 and 71. That's
Aaron Rodgers.
Sounds about right.
18% started.
Okay, good.
18% started.
Is Jaden Daniels the one that we're missing or something?
No, Jaden Daniels is hurt. So
no, but I'm saying in general, is that who we missing? Then is he 100% starting?
Why is this motherfucker 16% started?
All right, go to running backs. This is gonna piss me the fuck off today.
All right, welcome to Fantasy Football 2025, Mr. Ashton Michael Myers Genty.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
I'm so happy that Chip Kelly has gotten his head out of his ass and let this man do his stance. Let him do his stance. And he was doing his stance before he busted off that 68-yard TD run. Thank you. Ashton Genty won you a lot of weeks. If you started Ashton Genty like we told you to, he probably won you your week. So now we can stop hooping and harping about these rookie running backs, because these rookie running backs are actually starting to show up. Genty putting in work. Omarion Hampton putting in work. Judkins putting in work. Cam Scatterbull putting in work. Now let's see who was the number 2 running back on the week. He's a Baltimore Raven.
You shitting me?
I shit you not.
Justice Hill.
He did all this in garbage time.
I'm done.
He did all this in garbage time. Three rushes for 76 yards and a TD, and then he had five catches, 41 yards for a TD, and then he also got return yards, 133 return yards. Please don't fall for this trap. Do not rush out there to get Justice Hill. Don't ever think that Justice Hill is going to get more run over top of Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry for a reason. 1 or 2 bad games is not going to define this man's career with the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah. And don't think it's going to become a timeshare either, because it's not. It's not going to become a timeshare. It's going to be Henry and Derrick Henry going forward. Now, the number 3 guy is another rookie. Omarion Hampton.
Yes.
Back-to-back great weeks. 12 attempts at rushing the ball. 128 yards. He had 10.67 yards per carry and a TD. And then he had 5 receptions for 37 yards on top of that. Omarion Hampton. Look,
Can,
I had a dude in one of my money leagues, not my big money league, but one of my money leagues. This MFO was trying to offer me Derrick Henry and one of his, because he's got a bunch of bums. He's got a bunch of bums at wide receiver. He tried to offer me Derrick Henry. And look, his best wide receiver is T. Higgins. That should let you know what his wide receiver core looks like. His best one is T. Higgins. He tried to offer me Derrick Henry and one of his wide receivers for Omarion Hampton and Quinshawn Judkins. Do you know how fast I told him where to go and how fast to get there?
2.5, 0.2 seconds.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. I love Derrick Henry. But I'm not essentially giving you two great plays at running back for this year for Derrick Henry and one of your bum. It makes no sense.
Can I say this? Can I say this real quick?
What's that?
The other day I was listening to the radio, and I listened to Sirius XM, fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I always like to get other people's perspectives, and I was listening to Jeff Mans as I was leaving work, and he kept harping on not benching Genty this week. Holy shit, was he right?
Yeah.
he was. As a matter of fact, it got to the point where they used his line
Mm-hmm.
as a commercial for the week, in saying
Yeah.
don't bench Ashton Genty this week. Start
And
him.
you know why you don't bench Ashton Genty? You know why you don't do that?
Go ahead.
Because the talent is there. The opportunity is there. All we were needing is a week. It took. I've been telling people this since the beginning of the season. Even though we had the panic episode, I threw those names in there, because people were panicking on them. But it took David Johnson a while to get going in Arizona. And David Johnson was a league winner. It took Bucky Irvin last year some time to get going. And Bucky Irvin was a league winner.
So wait to
It
this week.
took Zeke Elliott a couple of weeks to get going when he was a rookie in Dallas. But Zeke turned out to be a league winner. When you know the talent is there, and it ain't much around them to really siphon away from what what they can do, then you got to go with what you know. Like, what were you going to do? Who were you going to bench Ashton Genty for? Who were you going to bench him for? So you got to go for what you know. And another rookie that is it made headways this week. And that's my man Woody Marks. With limited touches, Woody Marks. Woody Marks was not top 5 on this list, but Woody Marks definitely is somebody that we need to be talking about, because we told you, Woody Marks was available. Pick him up and stash him. We told you, because Joe Mixon may not play football this year, and Nick Chubb really hasn't played football this year. He out there, but he really ain't playing football. He's not the same Nick Chubb. Woody Marks may be the guy going forward. And from what I heard about Joe Mixon, I heard that Joe Mixon went and got a surgery that the team did not want him to get. So he messed up the timetable for him coming back to the team.
I'm about to drop him in all the leagues I have him in on the bench. I mean, on the IR spot.
There may not be a team for Joe Mixon to come back to. Woody Marks may just be the guy going forward. And Woody Marks, we talk about like who could be this year's Bucky Irvin, who could be this year's Bucky Irvin. It might be Woody Marks. Woody Marks might be this year's Bucky Irvin. Woody Marks might finish the season, and then we'll be sitting here next year saying, hey, who's this year's Woody Marks?
True.
So, yeah, I'm starting Woody Marks. If I got Woody Marks on my team, I'm starting him going forward.
That's good.
Bucky Irvin is number 4 on this list. Bucky Irvin, welcome back to fantasy football, my guy. 15 attempts, 63 yards rushing, but then he had that one catch for 70 something yards, and then he had additional 4 catches and got a TD. So, Bucky Irvin, thank you. Even though you're questionable this week. Somebody said I seen a joke where they said that he was see he was getting an MRI, and somebody said the MRI stands for more immediate reps, which I agree. He do need more reps. Stop putting bum ass Rashad White in.
Yeah, I didn't understand that in that game they lost the week. Did they win the week before? In week
Yeah,
3.
I think they were 3-1, I believe.
In week 3, I don't understand why they had him out.
To me, Bucky Irvin is bigger and more explosive than Rashad White. So I'm not understanding why you put Rashad White on the goal line. You should put the bigger, more explosive guy on goal line. But that's neither here nor there.
True.
But Josh Jacobs, 31 points this week. He had 22 rushes, 86 yards, 2 TDs, 4 catches for 71 yards. This is what we want. The landscape of fantasy football is finally starting to shake itself out, and I like that. Honorable mentions: Kenneth Gainwell. If you're going to be a running back, Gainwell is a perfect name for you if you're going to be a running back. Bijan in the mix. CMC, the volume guard, is in the mix. And of course, we talked about Woody Marks. All right, so let's get on to these wide receivers now. Puka Nacua.
13 for 170.
Puka Nacua. The tribal chief, Puka Nacua. 15 targets, 13 receptions, 170 yards, and a TD. Look, halfway through the game, I got shook. I seen that Nacua had went out with an injury. They say he was questionable to return. And then because I was watching the 49 game. So the next alert that I got, Puka Nacua just scored a touchdown. I said, this guy's a dog. He's a dog. I wish we would have drafted Puka Nacua.
Dude,
He was on our radar.
I was at the draft. Not personally, but I was at a restaurant with my friends from Baltimore, from Maryland, and we were watching the game. We were watching the draft, and me and my boy looked at each other and said, "It's the 5th round, and Puka's still there. We need to go after him." And these bastards went and grabbed. We just got rid of him.
Yeah, I'm about to say somebody we cut.
We just got rid of him. He was a 5th round receiver we picked up.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But I was truly pissed.
Look who's number 2. Somebody that I got rid of too early. I got rid of this guy way too early in the league. I don't know what I was doing, but I got rid of this guy way too early. But I didn't foresee an injury to CD Lamb, but this guy went off. Kevin Hart in a wig is showing that he wants wide receiver 1 money. He is wouldn't it be funny if he ends up in Baltimore after this year if they don't pay him?
You man.
Wouldn't it be funny? Because he's clear he clearly has wide receiver 1 talent. Clearly he has wide receiver 1 talent. 11 targets, 8 yards, 134 yards. 8 catches, 134 yards, 2 TDs. He clearly has number 1 wide receiver talent. Clearly. he's an elite separator, and if he's focused, he can do a lot of damage if he's focused. He just always really needed a quarterback for real. Dak is a good enough quarterback to get him the ball where he needs to get the ball. Welcome back to fantasy football, Drake London. 10 targets, 8 catches, 110 yards, and 1 TD. How you feeling about Drake London this week?
I had a feeling he would do good in that game.
Yeah, you know why? He heard them threats. He didn't want to end up in bum jail. He heard them threats. He heard them threats.
Who they got after the bye?
He has
Ooh.
Buffalo after the bye.
Ooh.
That's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be nasty. But I'm gonna let you do this one because this is your guy.
Yes.
This is your guy.
Yeah. What was it?
Welcome back to fantasy football, Romeo Dubs.
Was that 5 or 6 catches? I can't really tell. So small.
Looking like Crab Man from They Call Me Earl.
He does look like him.
8 targets, 6 catches, 58 yards, but 3 TDs.
3 tuds.
3 tutties. I guess we gotta start calling him Romeo Tuds.
Told you, man. Mr. Reliable.
And then
and they wanted to trade him too.
Our favorite guy.
Oh.
Emeka Ibuka.
I said this.
The new number one in Tampa Bay.
I said this 2 years ago.
I love you, Mike Evans. Love you, Mike Evans.
Yes,
this guy's a new number one.
I told my boy 2 years ago, who's an Ohio State alumni, watching that team play when they beat Notre Dame, I said, this is the real number one receiver on that team with Marvin Harrison. He was also the number one last year with the rookie they had at receiver. That man right there, I've been saying for 2 years, is a beast.
Yeah.
And look at him proving me right.
I would love to get a wide receiver from Ohio State or LSU. Just one. I'm not asking for a lot. Just one. Just one. I love the wide receivers we have, but I want a game breaker. I want a game breaker for the 49ers. I tell you who my eyes have been on all year. This cat named Nick Harbor plays for South Carolina.
He plays with Sellers?
Yeah, he's supposed to be okay. So he's a Megatron prototype. He's 6'6". I think like 230 pounds. He's like a sophomore now. But he runs faster than Tyreek Hill.
He runs a 4.29.
Yeah, he runs faster than Tyreek Hill.
I can't.
How they based it off the fact that because he's a track star. He ran the 100 meters faster than Tyreek Hill ran the 100 meters. So they haven't officially timed him on the 40 yet, but they say he ran the 100 meters faster than Tyreek did. So he's big. I've been on this dude before he got into college.
I appreciate that you love a South Carolina player, but I think San Francisco needs to stay away from South Carolina permanently.
Why? Debo came out of South Carolina.
And so did a guy who plays for the Redskins now too.
Who?
A D tackle. We also had a running back from South Carolina. I don't think he played even a year for us.
You talking about the guy that had the same injury that Tyreek Hill had?
Lattimore?
Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore. Same injury.
No, I think it was with an M. It's like Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus Lattimore. Yeah. He got the same injury that Tyreek Hill just had last night. And that's the reason why he didn't play. But he was a beast though. Before he got that injury, he was a beast. But that was who was our GM then? Because he had a fondness for drafting ACL tag guys that were good.
You talking about Jacksonville's old guy?
Yeah, no, not Jacksonville's old guy. No. No, the guy that actually put the talent on the team. Um, Scott McLuhan. Scott McLuhan.
He was our general manager.
Yeah, yeah. In the Nolan era,
Oh,
he drafted Frank Gore. He drafted
but Frank
Vernon
Gore.
Davis. He drafted Vernon Davis. He drafted he pretty much drafted everybody before Harbaugh got here. He got fired. He got fired when um he got fired when Nolan got fired.
I don't know why.
And the reason why he got fired was because he had a drinking problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Scott McLuhan had a drinking problem, so the Niners let him go. When they let Nolan go, then they brought Fuckhead on, and he had one decent draft with Singletary where we brought in Anthony Davis and Michael Patti, and then that was the only players we brought in from that draft. Everybody else in that draft stank.
The way you said it, they stank
Yeah,
like Tony Stank.
yeah. All right, Dallas Goedert. Did he get hurt this week or something?
Uh,
Because there's an Eagles fan that's in one of my dynasty leagues that dropped Dallas Goedert this week, and I'm tempted to pick him up. Matter of fact,
I don't understand. Mike Evans is out, and I can't bench him. I can't put him on IR. I don't understand this.
let me go see if Dallas Goedert is still out. It's still sitting in our free agency because I've been sleeping for a good little minute. I saw it happen, and then I'm like, okay, he dropped him. I didn't understand why he don't like maybe he got hurt.
Why? Can you explain to me why some people in sleeper leagues allow this to happen?
Allow what to happen?
I can't bench somebody who's out. Period. Like he's not playing. Aggravating. Whatever. I'm number one in that whole league anyway.
It's gotta be how the rules are set, I believe.
Yeah, I might have to have a talk with him. I'm gonna have to hit up Wayne Breezy for this free league.
Look at you picking up McCaffrey's brother. Anyway, Dallas Goedert.
Damn right I did.
Dallas Goedert had a decent week this week. He's probably the only Eagles receiver that had a decent week this week. 4 targets, 4 catches, 37 yards, 2 TDs. Our guy, Tyler Warren,
Always.
who we've been harping on all off season, 5 catches, 6 targets, 70 yards, and he had a rushing touchdown. This guy could do it all. Hey! Look who is staying out of jail this year. Kyle
My
Pitts.
boy, that's my boy.
5 of 5, 70 yards and a TD. God damn. And look who's back. Mr. Darren Waller himself. 4 targets, 3 catches, 27 yards, and 2 of those catches going for TDs. And Ferguson.
Always. Mr.
Ferguson.
Reliable.
7 for 7, 40 yards and a TD.
Is he the number one ranked tight end?
Hey, look who else on this list.
Ooh, Tunges.
Tunges. 5 catches, three catches, 5 targets, 58 yards and a TD. Jake Tunges is really making his stake to be the number 2 pass catching tight end on this team,
Which is a good thing for us.
which is definitely a good thing for us. Because if ever Kittle has to block and Tunges has to run routes, Tunges is going to eat.
Bo Nix, you're getting benched this week for Daniel Jones. Sorry. Purdy, you're getting benched.
All right, so let's go over this listener league really quick for week 4. Let's see the matchups. Week 4 matchups.
It's taking so long.
There we go. All right. So Up in Smoke beat
Spank.
beat shit down the leg of Team Jacob. 224 to 108. God, Jacob, you're 0-3. You need to get it together. You
Oh,
need to
and
get it
three.
together. He's 0-3.
How is that possible?
He should be 0-4. I don't know what Sleeper's doing. He should be 0-4.
Okay.
But he needs to get it together. You need to get it together, my boy. Get it together. Lock in.
Mark lost again.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Mark looking like he's 2-2 right now.
And old boys 4-0.
Yeah. Marcus is 4-0. Looks like my sister Griselda, she lost this week. She's 2-2. She lost to Team B. B did it to 211 to 182.
Oh, that's a good game
Let's
right
see.
there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who did her wrong. John New Smith did her wrong. And so did Judy. So did Judy. But
Fuck you.
help may be on the way for Judy. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Dylan. I don't trust Dylan Blue, bro.
I gotta see Dylan play before I decide what it's gonna look like. But the Malice Cowboys beat Boulevard this week, 239 to 187. And Boulevard, I need to talk to him because he's not starting.
A kicker.
He's not starting a kicker or a flex spot. Like Boulevard could easily be 4-0 right now. Easily be 4-0.
Do we have to fly to Vermont and bitch slap him?
Uh, Shaolin Supreme
Dame lost
beat,
again.
beat Dame this week, so Dame is 1-3 right now. But he lost by not even 18 points. Who did Dame dirty this week?
Damn near everybody. He has a lot of red.
Yeah, Pearsall, Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers. So pretty much the your boy in Oakland did him dirty pretty much because he got a lot of Oakland players. So Geno Smith sucking this week, and your boy Dub City washed Team Hamilton 210 to 107. That was an ass whooping.
Yes, it was.
And as it stands right now, Marcus, you're still in first place, but the league is still tight. So that is. Well, let me get back to here. That was your who ate, and then we went over the Lister League. We try to see try to keep pace as to who's doing what this year. So what I want to do is hold up. I'm getting word. Getting word. We got somebody. We got him. All right, we're going live on the scene.
Oh,
Travis Kelce is finally
in jail.
in bum jail, where he should have been last year. He's been on the run. He's been on the run for over a year. But we finally hold up. We got another one?
He got a partner?
We got another one? Hold up. We on the scene.
Oh, Jesus, yes.
And Calvin Ridley is finally in bum jail. Calvin Ridley
Praise the Lord.
is in bum jail. Where he belongs. Where he belongs. What's the Yankees doing?
They lost. They lost 3-1 to Boston.
That's got to sting. Losing to
Oh,
Boston.
it does. They gave up 3 runs in the late innings after being up 1-0. We have to win tomorrow and then go to Boston and win out.
Yikes.
But Boston pitched their best pitcher today, so we
It's a
had.
chance.
I think we have Freed go out today. Tomorrow we have Rodon, and then whoever's the next game. But hey, I'm actually 4-0 in our dynasty league. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on, but I'm 4-0 in dynasty.
I think I'm going to tank in Dynasty League because I need more players.
Dude, I
I
don't know what's
need
going
more
on with you
players.
right now, but in this league you're 1-3.
Yeah.
In our Niners league you're 1-3. In Wayne Breezy's league, I think you're 0-4.
Like, I don't need you airing out my dirty laundry like this.
It's
Because in your
dude,
league,
I'm shocked.
in your league, you're 1-3. You're one
I
and
am.
four.
I'm 1-3 in my own league. And then in my big money league, I'm
And
0-4.
I'm like what? I'm like 3-1 in that league.
I'm 1-3 in my own league. I'm 0-4 in my big money league. I'm 2-2 or 3-1 in my secondary league in the same from the same restaurant area that I hang out down here. And then in our league where I'm the champ, I'm 0-4.
And I'm 2-2 in the Avengers League.
Yeah, I'm
Uh
0-4.
and I think I'm in fourth place in that league or something like that.
I'll tell you right now.
Because I just kicked ass last week.
You are officially in that league. Oh no, I gotta go back to that league. You are officially in
I think I kicked Boulevard ass
third.
last week.
You're in fifth overall.
Okay.
Brandon's 1. Finisher Stories 2. Uh, Boulevard's Brothers 3. Sad
GQ.
Donkey is 4, and you're 5.
Yeah, I kicked Boulevard ass.
And I'm the worst one of them all.
I didn't know that. I did not expect my team to play like they did. Yeah, let's talk about, since we just threw a couple guys in bum jail, let's talk about who busted for people's teams this week.
Oh, that's right. We forgot about that.
Bust of the week.
Calvin Ridley, who is now in bum jail, busted for your team this week. Travis Kelce, who has been notoriously busting for your teams for the last year and some change. He's now in bum jail. Who else is busted?
Last week, let me go to one of my teams and see. Ricky got hurt, so that doesn't count. The Packers defense.
Yeah, the Packers defense got washed.
The Chargers defense. They only give you 7 points. Packers gave you negative points. Baker didn't even break 20, but okay, he still did good.
Derrick Henry busted. Lamar Jackson busted.
Well, no, he got hurt, so.
He got hurt with like 5 minutes left in the court.
Don't forget it. He busted.
Yeah, he busted. He busted.
That McConkey again.
Woo! Lad's having a bad year. Lad is having a bad year.
I don't know what's going on with Roman. You're not using McConkey enough. You keep going deep to freaking Johnston, even if it's not there, and deep for first downs to Keenan, even if it's not there. But Lad is probably open and not getting nothing.
So Jake Browning busted. And Jake Browning busted. That means that Jamar Chase busted. That means T. Higgins busted. That means Chris Brown. I mean Chase Brown busted. So one bus caused 3 busts.
Wanda Robinson. Less than 3 points.
I don't know if I want to call that a bust yet because they were breaking in a new quarterback. So I know okay. I don't know if I'm ready to call that a bust.
I'll give you that one. Who
else? Let's see.
AJ Brown again.
Yeah.
Rashard Bateman again.
Bill Bill busted this week.
Yes, he did. Ravens defense, of course.
Ravens defense is a bust every week. I don't know why anybody would start the Ravens defense.
Cooper Cup as usual. I can't believe I won this league this week with Romeo Dobbs on the bench. What a damn shame.
J-Mo busted this week.
Darrell Mooney,
Yeah.
but he got hurt.
Yeah, he did get hurt.
So I'll excuse that one.
Are we considering Christian Kirk a bust?
He's naturally a bust.
Oh, I'll tell you who else is a bust. Tucker. Trey Tucker was a bust.
Ooh.
Everybody ran out. I told y'all, don't fall for that trap. Everybody ran out and got Trey Tucker, and Trey Tucker only gave you 4 points this week.
Laporta.
So Laporta busted.
He gave me 6.9 points in sleeper.
Consistent bust. Adam Thielen. Consistent bust. Keyshawn Butte. It's time to cut Keyshawn Butte.
Calvin Austin.
It's time to cut Keyshawn Butte. But hopefully you didn't cut bait with Stephon Diggs. If you were like me, you drafted Tyreek Hill early, but then you came back around and got Stephon Diggs. Hopefully Stephon Diggs will step up and be that Tyreek Hill replacement that you're looking for.
Calvin Austin busted this week.
Yeah, Calvin Austin definitely busted this week. And guess who else busted? Moore. From the Bears. DJ Moore from the Bears. But he does that every week. I can't wait till they get him out of there.
They need to get rid of what's his name too?
Who?
They need to get rid of AJ Brown. Eagles need to get rid of Brown. Now, if you're not gonna pass him the ball, get rid of him. McConkey. I'm to the point now. McConkey can get traded too for all I care because this is getting ridiculous.
Brock Bowers was a bust. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Which is crazy because I'm about to bench Jordan Mason and start. What's his name? Your favorite tight end, Kyle Pitts.
Yep. So
bye week this week.
That was your bust of the week. So let's get into. Oh, let me remove this from the scene. I want to get into some ideas for some players that you may want to pick up. So let's talk about these waiver wires. It's getting thin. It's getting very thin. Let's look into these waiver wires.
Give me what I want.
Waiver wire pickups.
All right. I got to go back to this again. If my mouse lets me get over to where I want to be at. Come on, mouse. Stop playing. There we go. All right. So let's share my screen. Outside of the names that we've already dropped in this episode, I keep trying to give y'all the cheat code. You know, it's something that you guys should. All right. I keep telling y'all, check your leagues and see if your leagues have players. See if they have players that they have return yards. Because there's a lot of players eating off of these return yards. A lot of players eating off these return yards. So let's just do an update. Because we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. So let's just do an update. update this. So if we look at these return yards now, you got a player right now with 579 return yards. 579 return yards. And he's probably sitting in your waiver wire. And who is this player, you might ask? It is, in fact, Kamir Dyke.
I'm childish, but I had to laugh.
Hold up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Kamir Dyke. Ooh, Mims. Mims and Tarpon. Yeah. I'm always picking up Turpin. Mims, Turpin. Yeah. Devin Duvernay plays for the Bears. Miles Price.
Got the grub. Got my grub. I'm gonna watch some game film and eat good.
Go to Turpin real quick.
What's that?
Scroll to Turpin's return yards.
Yeah, Turpin is Turpin is my ace in the hole.
Mims too. That's a big pick. Who else is there? Go Banana. Go.
Because not only does Turpin have 435 receiving yards, but now that C.D. Lamb is hurt, he's actually getting in the game.
He has return yards.
He has return yards, 435 return yards, and he's also getting in the game.
Yeah. And he has rushing yards too.
Yeah. Turpin is the ace in the hole. You want to check and see, like Miles Price. Miles Price has the second most return yards. But Marvin Mims is another player that you want to look at because Marvin Mims gets in the game. He gets in the game, and he also has like the fifth most return yards. Marvin Mims has 375 return yards. So if your league is giving points for return yards, especially if it's a deep league, these are the guys you may want to look at. And I'm gonna give you some even more.
You know who's gonna do good now because of the injury to what's his name?
What?
To Braden Allen, Isaiah Davis.
I'm gonna give you something even more because if your league is giving out points for return yards, there's also and they also have like this league in particular, they have like cornerbacks, they have safeties and all that. Look at your cornerbacks, okay? Look at your cornerbacks and see who's getting the return yards.
What's up with is that kid Washington from Jacksonville there too?
You said Washington from Jacksonville?
Yeah, on that return list when we go back.
I believe so. I had looked up some names last night. Give me 1 second. I looked up some names last night of defensive backs that get return yards.
Yeah.
And there's a cat in Buffalo. Defensive backs.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Defensive backs that return kicks. Where is it? Keyshawn Nixon was one of them. I think it's Marcus Jones. I think Marcus Jones is who I was thinking about. There's Marcus Jones for New England, and then there's a cat in Buffalo. Now you look at Marcus Jones is the guy I'm thinking about in Buffalo. So you look at Marcus.
He's New England.
He's in New England? Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not the guy I'm thinking about. There's a guy Buffalo that I'm thinking about. But Marcus Jones is New England. He has 202 return yards and a return TD. So at the cornerback spot,
Are you
this
talking
guy's a
about
cheat code.
Beneford?
What is his name?
Beneford.
Spell it for me.
Benford. Beneford.
That might be it. Christian Ben. No, is it
Yes.
Ben? Is it
That's it
Christian
right there.
Benford?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's not him. That's
Okay.
not him.
They have Jordan Hancock, Maxwell Harrison, Dorian Strong.
You naming all the corners?
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Dorian Strong's the next one.
Buffalo.
They brought back Tre'Davious White.
Here it is. It's Codrington.
Oh, he's a safety.
Yeah.
Brandon Codrington.
298 return yards. 35
Oh,
points.
my fault. He's really a depth. He's a depth corner.
Yeah. Yeah. 35 points. So that's 35 points in 4 weeks that you can put at cornerback. Let me see if it'll show me what his game log is and what his point totals are. Where's the game log at? There it is. Look at this. If you started him in week 1, you had 16 points. You had a minus 4 points in week 2, but week 3 you had 13 points. Those are cheat codes right there. These You do a little research like I do every night. Like every night I'm sitting down looking through lists, trying to figure out what plays I could come up with. Like what
Is this for regular leagues or for IDP leagues?
this is for regular and IDP. If your leagues have spots where you could put cornerbacks, defensive backs, or whatever, look into that
Okay.
and look into the players. Look into the players that are actually getting return yards at the cornerback and safety position. Just look into it. There's quite a few in the league that are returning kicks. They're few and far in between, but if you get one on your team, you're potentially looking at a double digit points at that position, at a position that you don't normally get double digit points in unless you're playing a guy that gets a turnover. So yeah, these are something that you should think about. These are players that you should be looking at to pick up on your waiver wire if you're playing in leagues that not only have teams that are giving you points for returning kicks, but they're also giving points to cornerbacks and safeties that return kicks. So these are the players you should be thinking about
True.
because at this point in the season, with it being bye weeks, with it being a lot of injuries, with your waiver wire list being savagely pilfered at this point, I think that it's time to start looking at the angles and start looking at what players can I get that can cheat me into certain things. And look, my computer is listening to us because you was talking to me earlier about a Tito's drink. And look at what this is saying right here. Look at this advertisement. The computers are listening. Before we went on air, and look, it went away. Went away. Y'all not slick. Y'all not slick. Before we went on air, Gi was telling me his mother sent him a TikTok for a good Tito's drink, and we in here talking about fantasy football, and they put an advertisement for Tito's up there, and then when I call them out, the advertisement go away. Yahoo, you ain't slick. You ain't slick.
You got busted, Yahoo.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight because your waiver wire is going to be barren. Um, if unless look, it's back, it's back. My favorite drink is Tito's and anything. It's back.
Coming after you.
But yeah, that's what I have for tonight. Unless GI want to throw a couple names in the mix.
No, I like when you pop these up on me.
Yeah, because Woody Marks is probably gone. Woody Marks is probably gone. Another player you should think about is probably Slayton. Um, I like Slayton's usage last year when Neighbors went down with his injury, but at the same time, Neighbors had a different quarterback last year. But I would take. I mean, Slayton had a different quarterback last year. I would take a shot at it.
I have two
Uh,
people.
huh?
I have two people.
Okay. What you got?
DeMarcado to back up Benson,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah.
He's their legit number two.
The problem with Juju is you just never know when to play Juju.
But that's the point. Watch, I'm gonna show you why. Because
but if you do get Juju, just know you only got 2 more weeks with him.
Oh, that's fine.
Because the man comes back in 2 weeks. Rice. And my fantasy teams cannot wait. Look, I got upset in one league because I lost Tyreek Hill, and then I'm like, man, who am I going to replace this guy with? Because I got this bum that's sitting in bum jail on my bench, Calvin Ridley, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot Rashee Rice is coming back. I just need to weather the storm for the next 2 weeks.
He had 10 points against the Chargers. Okay, Philly, he got 1 point. I don't know how, because Philly should have blew Philly's secondary out. Then against the Giants, he had 9. He had 13 this week. He has Jacksonville this week. And Andy Reid loves to dissect defenses. They got Detroit after that, and then Vegas after that. He can eat for the next two weeks, and then once Rice comes, you can just get rid of him.
Yeah. So if you're definitely looking for a plug-and-play player, and he's sitting on your bench, sitting in your waiver wire, or sitting in your free agency pool, go after him. But I don't think unless Woody Marks is sitting in your free agency, or Darren Waller, unless Woody Marks or Darren Waller are sitting in your free agency, I don't think rushing out to get these guys should. I don't think you really should just waste a positional pick on that. These are Woody Marks is somebody I would waste a pick on. I would waste because whenever you throw on a waiver claim, if you get the waiver claim, you drop down from whatever spot you want to last. So Woody Marks is somebody I would risk dropping down to last in the waiver wire order for. Waller as well. I would risk that just based off of what we saw last year with the other tight end they had over there. That's floundering in Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, Griselda. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not talking bad about your team. Not talking bad about your team. But they got way too many tight ends over there, and we can't play one of them in fantasy football. But it's cool because Waller is going to eat. So, yeah. Anything else you want to add?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. We up out of here until hey, we'll see you guys for the Thursday show. Just be prepared. It's not gonna be as much of a fantasy football Avengers show because our boys playing in prime time, so this is probably going to be a Niners show. But we can still drop some gems for y'all. But we are out of here. Peace.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Football Avengers podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Links in the description.